Ah, yes, indeed. Here we are back
I was
again. Power of
really
Jayskull.
enthusiastic too. Oh my gosh. I'm so
There's a lot
excited
to
and I
be
just can't hide it.
enthusiastic. No, you shouldn't hide it. We are excited because out there in the world, it is Comic Con weekend here, which
I want to
means,
be where the people are.
that's right.
I
And
want to
it's,
see, I want to see nerds orgasming. Oh, no, that's a little too far.
well, it's the place where they drop a lot of info for a lot of nerdy stuff.
Yes,
And,
they do.
well, some news this week. And it wasn't just at Comic Con, but there's been news this week in the world of Masters of the Universe, the film and the toy line, which is really exciting. And dude, we're on day one. Like, we haven't even seen the whole weekend, hasn't transpired yet. We're really talking almost like the Friday preview at this point. So
I am still going to stand by my prediction that we will have a trailer by the end of Sunday.
oh, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. And you know what? It's
They,
been
they're
long enough.
just
They
they're just
could have put something
teasing
together.
us. They're just
They
teasing
gotta,
us right now.
yeah. All right, okay. But before we even get to Comic Con event itself, a little it's a micro teaser. It's not even really a teaser, but we did get the release of a first kind of video imagery of Master Universe, which is essentially a logo reveal. Let's have a look about this. So now, straight off the bat, Jason, it must be said, this is out of all the Master of the Universe logos there is, they've chosen this style, and I must admit, it's a pretty darn good choice.
I
If
think
I
that
can't
they've
have the 82
yeah.
original, then I'm happy with this.
I think that they've made a good choice, and there's lots of things to be excited here. Even though it's a teaser of a teaser of a tease.
Mm-hmm.
And well, first of all, and I mentioned this earlier, so I hope I'm not stepping on your feet right now, but they're
No.
using the 80s theme music as part of the orchestral score, which I'm just like, yes, you paid the royalties. Good for you. It's about time.
Look, yeah, I wouldn't have expected it. Honestly, it wouldn't have, like, I would have been very forgiving if they didn't. But, and I don't, we don't want to be copyrighted. That's why we're not playing the music right now with this.
Dun, 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 dun,
However,
dun, dun, dun.
You imagine that, guys, with a giant orchestral, 100-piece orchestra doing that. It's pitch perfect. So
Yes.
if this is part of the soundtrack, and I hope it is, Jace, this is going to be like, I got goosebumps when I heard that. Like, literal goosebumps. I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I brought a tear to my eye, to be honest. It just seems
Yeah,
like it just seemed
yeah.
like we have been waiting for this forever. And we had the
40
87 movie,
years.
but you've seen the 87 movie. You know that's not really Masters of the Universe. This
No.
just feels like it's finally happening, and I'm just so excited. And
Yeah.
like I'm even overlooking the fact that Jared freaking Leto is in it. Now I've just made myself mad again.
Yeah, the other thing I wanted to point about this little tiny microcosm of a teaser was that they are pitching for a global audience here,
Yes.
because Master Universe, we think it's big, right?
Love
But in
Masters
places like
del Universo.
Germany, Brazil, it's huge. It's dominant. It is like bigger than most other toy lines at all. So it definitely has a global audience, Master Universe. I think it's very smart for them to early on embrace that the global love. And they all need it, let's be honest, because you Americans are a fickle audience. If you guys don't like it, I'd like at least other countries get the opportunity to go and see it, maybe make up for that.
Hey, other countries made Elemental a hit whenever it didn't do so well here. So there you go.
That's right.
You know what? And it's Masters of the Universe, not Masters of America. Okay.
Or LA. Yeah.
No. Because if it was Masters of America, He-Man would be overweight and Skeletor would be depressed.
Yes, true. Very true. No, it is, and it's great, and it's exciting. So even just to lead off with that also indicates, Jason, what you're claiming is you usually release this just before you release a teaser. All right. This is kind of putting down the Reese's Pieces for ET. Right. So that's what I think you're probably right. We're going to get something. All right.
I will be shocked if we don't. I will be very shocked and disappointed and angry and probably a little gassy.
Yeah. Now, before we move on to actually, I will bring this up now. Before we move on to San Diego Comic Con, being a podcaster, I love other podcasts. I'm a big fan of Robert Meyer Burnett as a podcaster. He's worked in the industry for years, worked with big directors like Bryan Singer, and knows everybody. Anyway, he was on his podcast, the John Campea Show podcast, which, he's a freak, and he was talking about this film. He happens to be friends with the production designer of this film, the great Guy Dice. Now, Guy Dice, if you don't know, worked on films like X2. What else? Some of the biggest films in Hollywood in the last 30 years, he's known as a production designer. So they made the right choice. Anyway, because they're friends, Robert goes, hey, dude, Battle Cat, what's up with Battle Cat? And the response he got, and he's put this out there in the public, so I'm not saying something I shouldn't, is yes, Battle Cat is in this film. So to me, that's a confirmation. We've got confirmed Battle Cat is in this film. And the other thing he had noted, Robert asked him, was about the vehicles. There wasn't specific about any vehicles, what the names were, and the response is, oh, yeah. So, from that information too, there's a lot of information starting to get through now. They're really doubling down on the aesthetics of this because we are getting Battle Cat. Now, at this point, we've got Battle Cat. If it's not green with yellow stripes, I think the world will riot. I think.
And Battle Cat better talk.
We would love
better
that.
talk.
Yeah.
We will riot if he does not talk. We're gonna riot if they don't do a lot of things.
Yeah, and a lot of things, and a lot of things have not been confirmed yet. But just to hear that Battle Cat, because remember that '87 version, we got no Battle Cat.
No Battle Cat, no Orko, nothing fun. It was like, hey, do you like these characters you've been playing with since you were a kid? They're not in this movie, but look, we have Blade.
Well, if you got Battle Cat, you kind of now have to do a couple of classic poses in the movie, don't you? You kind of, I want to see the pointing of the sword towards him as cringing cow and then grows into it.
I cannot imagine them not doing it.
Yeah. And then the other thing I think is He-Man on top of Battle Cat, with Battle Cat on the pose, holding the power sword high in the air. I feel that's an iconic pose I've seen many, many times in packaging and things like that over the years. So really love that as well. If you're going to do Battle Cat, you've got to kind of do those things.
You have no choice. Just do it. Don't question it. Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, some of the vehicles, though. I mean, if you were guessing,
Wind Raider.
Wind Raider has to be, right?
I'd say the Battle Ram.
Yeah, Battle Ram.
If the Battle Ram's in it, then Sky Sleds will have to be in it.
Of course,
Sky
Sleds.
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Flash Gordon style fucking fight scene in midair with it.
You said the F word.
I did. I'm so excited. I think we get away with one, don't we? This is a PG film. I think we get away.
Fine.
I do apologize, though.
I could have splashed my boobs, but no, you ruined it.
Well, you know how hard it is to be un-Australian and not say that word on these shows?
I know. Oh, my gosh. Let's see. I would love to see the land shark show up, to be honest.
Actually,
Skeletor's land shark with a jump.
I recently bought that, so I'd be down for that.
Yeah. The land shark was dumb, but my gosh, I love
Collector. Bring it on.
Oh, yeah. I want to see the Collector, and I want to see the attack track, but not the toy version. I want to see the one that they had in the cartoon, that looked like a minivan. Whenever it's going wrong, you basically thought that it said Mystery Machine on the side.
Yeah.
Guess it would be the Master's Machine.
And James Gunn give it a soul, and then we care about it.
Yeah.
They want to bring that to us. Oh, no.
I love, though, that it definitely looks like it's embracing Masters of the Universe and not going, oh, we can't do that. That's weird. No, make it weird. As a great man once said to me, make it weird.
Yeah.
That was Andrew Robinson before I interviewed him, by the way, so don't take that the wrong way.
Right.
And he's talking about the questions. That came out totally wrong.
All right, let's move on to the San Diego Comic Con itself, Jays. And we're there, and we're Sort of our sources here today are for a couple of websites, one of them being Toy Arc. So we're going to get into the actual things they released and then the big kahuna after this. So the massive news that came out of the Friday, yesterday in the last few hours, is the surprise release of what you can see here is the 2002 toy line.
Yes.
And it's not the first time, Jason. Can you clarify that?
No, it's not. A couple of years ago, they came out with a He-Man and a Skeletor from the 2002 line, and I'm just going to be perfectly real with you guys. They were crap. They were a crap reimagining of the old toys. These, however, good Lord, they look great. They look great.
And they look bigger in scale, apparently. They are, I think, 6-inch or 6.5. But it's the molds that are just spectacular. And we'll get into some of that. I've actually got a gallery here. We should have just gone with the gallery first.
Just go with the gallery then.
Let's just go, because it's going to go show you everything in this display they put up. And isn't it a glorious time to be alive? Because when you see the display and how big it is and how central it is to Comic-Con, yeah, I think Master Universe is back in a big way in the popular culture zeitgeist. Wonderful.
I believe so.
So yeah, that's obviously the film logo that we've seen already, which is really great. But let's go through. There is the film Power Sword, and up close, it looks gorgeous.
It does.
Really does.
It's all shiny and everything. I like it.
So shiny. But they certainly, that was front and center as soon as you walk into the display.
And of course, if you look behind the sword, I believe that is a first. Go back right now. I believe that's our first look inside Castle Grayskull.
You know, I thought about that, Jason. That's actually an excellent point. That does look like a set photo, right? Mm-hmm. That is definitely a set photo.
I believe that is. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so you may continue.
I may continue. Here we go. The re-release of Castle Grayskull in its original colored designs. These are prototype colors, apparently. That initially, when they designed Grayskull, guess what? It was gray. And it had green kind of moss over it.
Yes, and of course it comes with the Spaceman figure, because if you remember, your Castle Grayskull had a little cardboard or sticker that was a spaceman, and they're giving you a figure here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not crazy about it looks nice, but I'm not crazy about the price point.
Oh, how much are they slogging?
I went and looked at it on Amazon, and they had it listed for $129 American.
It's about $200 Australian. It's almost double the price of Castle Grayskull.
And to be perfectly honest, I currently own, I think, 5 Grayskulls.
Yeah.
You're going to have to bring that down for me to even consider getting a repaint, because to me, it's just not worth it right now.
Yeah. Well, what was I going to say? I wouldn't potentially buy it because of one key point about this. The playmat that comes with it.
Oh, look
that behind it is the playmat that you set Castle Grayskull up on. How amazing is that?
See, now I hate myself because now I'm thinking maybe I do.
Yeah, it was as soon as I found out about it, they say, "Oh no, it comes with it. It's like it's a playmat."
So the spaceman and the playmat. I'll think about it.
Yeah,
I will think about it.
And you know what? It always helps to have extra swords and weapons, because you never know. All right, let's here we go. Okay, we get another better look at that. Yeah, we get it.
I guess it's a good thing that they are reissuing the castle, because there's going to be some new fans coming in.
There will be.
And this will give them a chance to get in on the fun with us. So yes, come my
there's
children.
A really good
come
look
with
at
me.
Spaceman.
Look at that.
He's not a bad design,
He's a cool looking design. I like him.
Yeah, I can't say anything.
It's a heck of a belt buckle for a space.
Yeah, that is. Like, I'm trying to think of what he's.
He's got the little Jetsons bracelets too. It's like, what are those even for?
All right.
Well,
here we go. We're in Fright Zone territory, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. I do believe the one on the left is underneath that. That is Captain Adora, isn't it?
That is Force Captain Adora, or as she's known in this incarnation, Despera. Because that was the big reveal, was that Despera was actually Adora.
Yeah.
And I think they had to do that to get around copyright somehow or another. So, yeah. She was teased at the end of the last season of the Masters of the Universe reboot cartoon, which, gosh darn it, give us the 3rd season already.
Yeah, this looks great as well.
Looks like Spider-Punk and Hordak had a baby.
Yeah. There's a closer look. All right, Stinger, I believe the name of this one.
I don't remember that character from the original
one.
But to me, it looks like a male version of Scorpia.
Would that be some Modok like bits of feet there and Clawful's claws and
that's what they did on the that's what they did on the old line, was that they just took bits and pieces like, we have a brand new figure, yay.
So yeah, Stinger, evil assassin of the evil horde. I do like his Stinger, the actual Stinger itself. I think that's a nice addition to the figure. It looks quite good, you know.
That reminds me of an old joke. What has 2 butts and kills people? An assassin.
Dude.
Yeah.
The quality of the show was teetering now. You're just pushing it over the edge.
It's always been bad. It's always been
Dude, bad. This looks
that is a sweet looking Moss Man.
Is it not? Like, it's an Origins one there. This dude I'd never heard of. Oh,
that is oh my gosh. I saw his name earlier, but he's the one that you he's got the ripcord and he goes, and I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah.
But apparently they're only going to sell him on Mattel Creations, so that's going to be a very that'll be it will sell out in 2 minutes figure.
Here we go. You got your hero, who basically just looks like someone molded the head of Gil Gerard.
That's in the comics. That is in the comics. That is Teela and He-Man's grown son. They changed it for the reboot cartoon. Now he's somebody who came before He-Man.
What kind of dysfunction do you grow up being like the kid of He-Man and Thor? You've got some issues there you have to deal with, right?
Oh, most assuredly. Most assuredly.
Where
did our glorious pictures go? Oh,
here we go. We're back. That's
the 2002 Moss Man, too.
That's nice, isn't it?
It looks like the 2002 Moss Man, and that was a cool design on it.
The new Eternia line.
It's a new Eternia. Okay, never mind.
Okay, yeah, that's a better.
What is that dude's name? I cannot remember. I'll remember it the second that we've stopped doing this.
All right. Here we go. Now you know all about these, Jace. You're all over this stuff.
We've talked about these guys before.
Yeah. But now that here they are, fully fleshed out, no prototypes.
All for the furries. There you go. That's for you, furries.
Yeah.
You sick people. I can't say anything. I've already ordered them all. They'll be here in October.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, there he is. Looking rather dapper. Yeah, I must admit, I really like the look of He-Man here. I like the hat.
I do too.
He-Man's hat and the chest plate.
Look at the sword. The sword is a combination of the Power Sword and the Sword of Omens. I didn't even notice that until now.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And Lion-O's got the regular
rad,
one.
Eh?
Yeah. Thundercats, I watched Thundercats growing up.
It feels a natural fit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm not like a huge fan of Thundercats, but I did have a few of the toys, and then I kind of I don't need these toys anymore. And now I wish I kept them because they're like super expensive now. But I'm looking forward to adding these guys in my collection because it's just ew. I don't like that helmet though.
No, not at all. That's a
terrible helmet.
Look.
Get that off. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, get that off as well.
Sorry, Panthro and Tigra are too handsome for that kind of nonsense. I do like Mumra Skeletor. That's pretty cool.
It looks like how happy.
Look how happy he is, though.
Yeah, I know, and he's got an overbite. And that new Eternium. Okay. Look, that is the one to get so far, I would say.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, we got a guy. You took all the nice close-up photos.
Despair.
Yeah, okay. Hurricane
Hordak. Stinger what?
Well, we're getting all the nameplates.
Dragster. That's his name.
Dragster.
I knew I'd remember it.
Great stuff. So that was the big... Oh, here we go. This is what we're getting to now.
Oh my gosh, I have not seen... I haven't seen Roboto yet.
Well, you can see this must be a prototype because he's
missing his guts
at the moment. But if that is the look and style, how incredible does that look?
And Ram Man, look at that!
It's a big glow up, right?
He is just. Hello there.
Yes,
Are
the
you ready
greatest
to go and
Stratos. Like, dude, you know, I have to
don't
buy
stop
that.
trying to take over Eternity. I'm going to give you a big open-handed
It
slap
is
to
the
the mouth,
best
Skeletor.
iteration of Stratos to me.
I will agree. I love Sean
And
Connery
this looks
Stratos.
amazing. This looks amazing, and I'm going to have it. It will be mine.
Hey man, get your sword out and stab your Skeletor in
Moss
this
Man looks
stupid
great
face.
here too.
He does look great. They did base the new Eternia Moss Man on the 2002.
Prince Adam, don't know, the face feels a little bit off. I don't
Well, the
know
whole
what's going
body
on
feels
there.
off. Adam
Yeah,
was a lot.
like, why
He was
wouldn't
a
have
lot
had him a lot
scrawnier.
skinnier? Yeah, exactly. I thought Triclops looked great. Very much from the Skeletor looks good.
Yeah.
There we go.
Zodiac.
A-Man looks good except the face mold. There's something all right there with the face mold.
He looks okay to me.
Man Arms looks amazing.
He does look nice.
And so does Zodak.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
How
Evil great. Evil
that was such a great costume for her.
And here it is, like Beastman. That's like incredible.
The Beastman looks awesome, but let me ask a serious question. How are we getting a Clawful before we get a 2002 Orko?
Good question.
My boy,
I do believe
he is not getting the respect. He's not getting the respect he's owed.
He is not. And I believe, did Clawful even make an appearance in 2000?
He did. Him and Whiplash. They were both kind of like the big dumb goons. Whiplash isn't even there. What the hell?
But you're just getting like closer ups now.
I guess later on, maybe if these are successful, we'll get, phase 2, which would be like Orko and Stinkor and Whiplash and Too Bad.
I'm just shocked that this is the focus right now. But is this just the focus because next Comic Con?
Good Lord, I love that.
Next Comic Con, we get them film toy line. I would assume.
I would assume so.
This is now.
Okay, that's Keldor.
A real. I gotta say though, the face mold rocks.
That is really cool. What is this from?
I don't know. This is like whether it's a new Eternia or a new iteration.
Oh, that's whenever he gets the acid splashed in his face. So that's what he looked like.
Yeah, it's pretty great. And I've gone.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's like a Todd McFarlane Skeletor.
He's rolling his eyes in that.
Right.
But yeah, man, like that's a real surprise too. And I like so this is kind of not full blown Skeletor yet. It's kind of like an in between.
This is the my face.
Okay.
Anti-Eternity He-Man.
Yeah, with some interesting stuff. Like, what's with the real headgear? I don't mind that headgear. That's pretty metal.
That is pretty cool.
And the sword is nice.
If you will scroll down, I just noticed something interesting. Scroll down and now to the left. That's the sword from the new Adventures of He-Man.
Yeah. So you get obviously different options because he's got another sword and shield right there. So to me,
he's interesting.
I think he's probably one of the best iterations of it.
Considering I've only seen one iteration of Anti-Eternity He-Man, and you kind of said, "Oh, that's problematic." Yeah, that's a lot better.
Who's this?
That's Mosquitor.
Mosquito got a massive glow up.
Yes, I do have to say I did see that he's not going to have the pumping blood though, but he is going to have like a liquid core, so the blood will be sloshing on the inside, which is cool. I love this.
Mantenna, like they've gone with the horror element for the eyeballs.
Looks so awesome.
It does.
They're basing that off of the Revolutions cartoon, and I remember seeing Mantenna and thinking, "Oh, I really hope that they make this into an action figure." And they understood the assignment. Let me just put it that way. Even his gun looks like an eye. That's so messed up.
Okay, we've got some lizard people. Snake Man. We've got Copper Khan, a new Eternia version of him with. Yeah, look, I'm sorry, that just don't float me.
There's Dragster again.
Yeah, I didn't realize he can have ties for hands.
he's like the Wheeler from Return to Oz.
Yeah, like he was the one that was always turning of them on the racks. I remember this. Yeah, you could always get yourself a drag store because no one was buying them.
He was always a peg warmer, just like Shih Tzu.
Peg warmer, that's a better term. Here we go. Force Captain Adora.
Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I
like
love
a
that
kabuki
fusion
mask.
of yes.
Yeah. Oh, even her outfit looks very samurai-esque. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, wow.
And she does look like she's...
Hey, I'm cool, but I'm really a psycho.
Enchanted Force Captain Adora. Not a big fan of her being enchanted to join the Horde. I like the way the She-Ra reboot on Netflix did
they did that.
She was just like brainwashed into doing it.
So there you go, Jace. That is all the figures. Now that display is massive, of course. It's a massive display. But like the fact that they've got such a big presence at Comic-Con, it's mind-blowing. It really is.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
6 years ago, does Master Universe even have a presence at Comic-Con besides retailers just selling figures randomly?
I wouldn't know. I've never been to Comic-Con. I've always wanted to go, and I just can't.
Oh, you haven't been? That's amazing. For someone who's so well-traveled as you, like, you are probably one of the rare people. I know 2 other people who have been just about everywhere in the world at this point. That's surprising, isn't it?
It's very hard to get into, though. It's hard to get.
Well, that's it. It's very hard to get into, and probably it's more expensive than going to places like Japan or Europe or however, no, to me, it's just a sign of the health and the robust energy around Master Universe franchise at the moment. Not just what potentially is going to be on screen, but just in the toy line itself. It's a cool time to be a He-Man. You know, we actually may be cool for once in our lifetimes. Yeah, probably making a bit.
There was a piece of news that I passed on to you while I was on the road, and it was just like, well, that's just one piece of news, and then we just kind of forgot about it. But
what was that?
It was confirmation that Scareglow is going to appear in the movie as well. So, the best action figure. I'm sorry, that's true. The best action figure out of the original run is going to be in the movie, and that's awesome.
It's just crazy. I mean, and I know, like, the dark cloud over this film hangs over the head with our needing confirmation of Orko. But the more you hear of that, it's like, well, if Scareglow gets a run, how do you not do Orko, who's fundamentally one of the main characters? Like,
if he's in the movie, I will only be disappointed if he's teased at the end, the way Yoshi was teased at the end of the Mario movie.
Yeah.
Where he's, like, I don't know, like the hat appears and then like magic around it. I will be so angry. Don't do that, Mattel.
To me, that's a 50-50 shot whether that happens. You're right. He's either in the movie or he makes part of an after credit scene.
No, if you're going to do after credits, the Evil Horde. That's it. Or Despera. Don't do that with Orc.
Or the Lizard guys. Do we get some Cobra Khan? The Snake Men?
I've never cared for the Snake Men.
No, neither have I, but like, doesn't it usually signify the death of the series?
It does.
Bring in the Snake Men.
The Netflix CGI reboot. Yeah, the Netflix CGI reboot ended with the Snake Men, but they actually did the Snake Men right, I thought, because they brought them all back as zombies and they were just cannon fodder, and I was just like, this is the way to do it, because these are not interesting characters.
All right, Judge, we're going to tie it up now. This has been a bit of a long news update, and there's going to be a lot more, I think, coming down the pipeline. I don't know when the next panel is with Amazon, I would say, is the studio making it, so there'll be probably a big shout out to them in the Amazon panel, I would say.
Drop the trailer already.
Well, if you can't do the trailer, production art.
We know you have the trailer.
Yeah.
Amazon, we know you have it. It's there in your hands. You have the MP4 on your computer. Drop the trailer and stop tormenting us.
I would want I tell you what to do. If they were really smart, they could avoid this whole teaser trailer nonsense for a little while. But just the teaser should be dark, smoke, and then the reveal of Skeletor. Boom, 2026.
I told you I'd be back.
I think that's a big thing for this movie. And the one thing they've held back on big time is the look of Skeletor. And I think if you really want to play, if you got that much confidence in your film, you do that.
Yep.
Hell, man, if it's all practical, Loki that stuff. Drag Jared Leto, put him in full makeup, pop him on the stage at Comic-Con. Works for Robert Downey, works for Loki.
Yeah. And give people tomatoes to throw at him.
You don't know, man. After October, they might be going, Jared's back, baby. Well, Jared's here. I don't know.
I want Jared to do a good job in this movie because I love Masters of the Universe and I love Skeletor. And that's why I'm super critical of him because I just don't see it.
Well, that's why I said October because Tron Ares comes out then. And he's the main player in that. If he does a good job in that, I think that's really important to win over fans. If we come out of that film and go, I don't like that dude, but I got to admit he was good in the film, then I think that goes a long way in helping the fandom get ready to accept what is a controversial pick for Skeletor.
You know, people did not like it whenever Michael Keaton was announced as Batman, but he came
We got to
through,
see it
so
in context.
I'm going to give Jared a shot. I'm just hoping for everything, but expecting nothing.
But it's also his reputation with a lot of the fan base actually helps him as well in a weird way because not many people really like him anymore. So that kind of helps in you selling, well, I'm not going to like that character because I don't like that dude. To me, it's just the look of his face and the voice. That's
that means they're going to that means they're going to cast Kevin Spacey as Hordak.
Yeah, could do that. You would have done that in the mid-2000s.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. No, you know what? Sure. Keith David is Hordak. Keith David was an.
Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Absolutely, I go for that, and it's a good way to finish this episode. All right, guys, we will return. I would say in a few days with some more news. If you're enjoying this, thanks for watching. We love, like I said, it's a magical time to be a fan of Master Universe, and we're right here, front row seat, watching, enjoying, and gabbing on about it. If you would like to, Jason, can you give them the lowdown and how they can support us here?
Look below in the video description. You're going to find a link to our Patreon. And in that link, you can support us for as little as $5 a month or more. Or you could become a YouTube channel member for the same amount. And ladies and gentlemen, whenever you support us, we support you. And you get all this junk early. Not this junk, because this is going, boom, right onto the internet because it's news. And the news is hot, hot, hot.
Oh, well, that'll do, Jason. Let's get out of here. This has been
the Power of Jayskull. Where's the trailer?